Hey, IDEA8, how's it going? Yay, we're doing good. I can't believe we made it this far, and that's not a word of a lie. We've had a lot to think about and a lot to do and a lot on our plate, and I know everybody's schedules are so busy and so full. I can't even imagine. So what I wanted to talk to you about on IDEA8 is just the fact that everybody's going to have a different process, and there's many parts to all of those different processes, whatever it is. I like to work last minute. I like the push, I like the adrenaline. All this time I thought that I was just being a lazy poop, or you know, just not getting into it, or I don't know. I just thought something was wrong with me, because that's the way I like to work, and that's not always the most productive for everybody, but it works for me. But really what I'm doing and what I've started to realize as part of my process is a big, long sort of thinking period, and I call it a simmer. Sometimes there's too much going at you and you get too many ideas firing out, too many things firing in, and I need to take it all in, and I need to sort, and I need to not specifically think about it. I just need to let it filter through my brain, like, I don't know, like that game Plinko from Price is Right. I don't know if you know that one, but I need that space. I need that breathing room, and I don't think that that's a bad thing, and maybe that's something that might help you, just having some space. I know that the last 8 assignments or 7 assignments or 7 ideas have been a lot to just sort of go through and digest, and they've been coming at us pretty quickly. So now's a good time to talk about simmer, about letting stuff rest, about letting things breathe, like a good bottle of wine, all of that kind of great stuff. So simmer is good. It's there's nothing wrong with that. Chill. Completing the task today is to do nothing, to not think, to not worry, to not do much of anything. It's just to chill, just to let the ideas simmer, let your brain catalog and filter, and just let it do its thing. It's very good at this processing bit. That's what it's here for. So that's completing the task. That's pretty vague, and it's pretty much just chilling, just simmer, 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 simmer. The ready, set, create. I want you to find half an hour, 29 minutes, 44 minutes, somewhere between 29 minutes and 59 minutes, and I want you to just write. I want you to write all the first things that come to your brain. I want you to let them spill. If they're questions about the class, if they are, you know, things you've learned, things that have inspired you, things going on at work, things that have nothing to do with the class, things that just things. Just write and write and write. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about structure. Don't worry about keeping it on the page. You write forwards, backwards, I don't care. It doesn't have to even be sentences. I never write in sentences. I have the worst grammar. That's all right. I don't care. Nobody's marking my grammar. I want you to just write and write and write and write and write. I also find that sometimes my brain, this is my brain, it might not be your brain, but it just gets too full of words. And the words seem to, like, I don't know, stuff it up. Stall it. Yeah, stall. Stall's a good word. It seems to just get stalled by too many words. So I like to throw all those words down on paper and give myself some space to think. I really find that the writing helps me to get stuff out, especially if I'm looking for an idea, or if I'm looking for something that happened to me that week, or something that affected me. A lot of the paintings and pictures in the Love Life series, I will just write and write and write and write and write and write and write, and then say, oh, look at this, this shows up a whole bunch of times. I think that must have affected me. Let's think about that. So the Ready, Set, Create is just writing. You don't have to show this to anybody. You don't have to post it. Make it personal. Go further. Dig deeper. Just write. Get to the bottom of it. The little something extra is to sort of go through your writing, read it, sort it, think about it, and come up with a little bit of a poem. Don't get hung up on the word poem. There's all kinds of different poetry, haiku, limerick, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about following or fitting into any kind of style. Just write your own set of words, and it will be your own poem. I like to include words on a lot of my paintings, and people always say, oh, why do you do that? Why do you cross it out? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's just the word that went along with the thought. It's just words. It's just sort of the pictures that come up as words for me, and I just let them out. And there's no rules. There's no wrong. There's no mistake. There's just words. So ready, set, create. Write it all out. Get it all out of you. If you got fears, if there's stuff you're thinking about, if there's anything, the bulletproof positive attitude stuff brought up for you, why am I not as bulletproof as I want to be? What are the things that are doing that for me? Where do I find creativity? Like, dig deep. Dig. Today's our simmer time. Dig deep, have a glass of red wine. That's my second favorite thing to do in a good simmer and a good writing session, which I won't be participating in today. But simmer. That's idea 8. Go.